Mr. Tajani, what are your first impressions of the, let's say, Turkey Council? Do you think that the solution of the problem is found?
I am optimistic. This is the first step, but we need a second step during the next council. The agreement with Ankara is very, very important for us, but we need also new 2, 3, 4 steps in Ankara, because we need to respect human rights, the freedom for the press. This is very, very important. On immigration, it's important a strong cooperation between Europe and Turkey.
Mr. Tajani, some people say, some critics say that Turkey is more part of a problem than a solution. What is your take on that?
We need to work all together. There are many problems in this country, but I think without Ankara it's impossible to achieve the goal. The goal is to reduce the number of the migrants coming from Middle East, and without the agreement with Ankara, Mr. Erdogan, it's possible to do it.
Mr. Tajani, the problems of Libyans almost disappear from public debate, but still with improving weather, there will be flows of migrants from Libya as well, because everybody is talking only about Syrians. What is your take on Libya when Europe starts solving this problem?
We need to work for the corridor in the Balkans, but also the corridor in the Mediterranean Sea. For this, I think it's important to work with the new Libyan government. It's not easy because there are 3 different governments, but I think it's important for Europe to work against the new immigration or new people coming from Black Africa, from Nigeria, from Ivory Coast, from Burkina Faso. There are many, many countries with many problems. But for this it's important to work in Libya, to stop the illegal immigration through a good work. During the summer, the situation will be very dangerous because we will have more and more immigrants. For this, it's important to work immediately for a good solution in Libya.
What do you think, is there a risk that if once the terrorists are pushed away from Syria, they can assemble in Libya and it will be the next den of terrorism threatening Europe?
Daesh is one of the most important problems for us. For this, it's important to work all together in the same time against illegal immigration and against terrorism. Without a solution in Syria, it's impossible to achieve the goal against illegal immigration. It's important to stop immediately the war in Syria. It's important to work in favor of an agreement between USA and Russia. Europe is a good player for peace. It's a good bridge between USA and Russia. And at the same time, it's important to work against Daesh also in Libya, because Daesh is not only in Syria and Iraq, but also in Libya, also in Somalia, also in Ethiopia. For this, it's important to work all together against terrorism. The solution of the terrorist problem is also a solution against illegal immigration. And finally, after the solution of these 2 very important problems for us, we will have also a solution against the economic crisis.